Hello! I wasn't actually planning on going live. I was just going to play a little bit of Hearts of Iron 4 by myself before I go to bed. And I actually found somebody I wanted to stream, so I figured I would do a quick late night stream. Let's just click done. Select the country. So I actually found this. I don't know if this is like an Halloween special or what. I hope they keep it in. The first holotape. As he felt his mind slipping away, the man who would become the first created several recordings to guide himself, the first of which was to remind him of his morals, what had made him the man he was, and what he held closest to his heart. And now, hopefully, I don't mess this up. Skip the tutorial. There we go. An unexpected arrival. The swirling portal disorientates Rana as she travels through it, yet she does not lose sight of her goal. The Necronomicon was within her grasp. She just had to reach forward a bit more. Suddenly, the portal ends and disposes of Verana onto a stone table. Grunting in pain, she looks up and sees a group of four giant green beings. Confusion quickly turns to rage as Verana's hate for orcs fills her mind. Before the group of orcs can react, Verana uses her craft and slaughters them all. Once she is done, she hears more in the halls. These caves will run red with the orc blood. Tremble, O Oregon, for a new terror has arrived. The Troll Warden will be known as the Undead Legion. Verana becomes leader of the ruler party, isolationist party. My my hand hurts right here. Party popularities will change 000, the ruling party, Undead Legion. I feel like this is an Easter egg for like Halloween, so I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. Queen of the Dead. I have arrived in a strange land. I do not know where I am. I cannot feel my legion, and my head is spinning. I must collect myself, lest I be swept away by the oncoming orc horde. The Queen of the Dead will not be taken so easily. Gets event Queen of the Dead. Queen of the Undead. I am Verana. I am Queen of the Dead, and the land of Istil. After the horrors of the Green Tide, I was chosen to lead the survivors. I forged the small town into the seat of the mighty kingdom with myself as its queen. It was then that I turned my attention to my craft. I swore that I would master the very nature of death itself, as the Sorcerer King had done before me. Though years of trial and tribulation, I succeeded. Death can no longer rip me from my mortal coil, yet, even though I sought more power over the dead, my search for forbidden knowledge led me to the Necronomicon in the city of Andala Ordis. My legion sieged the royal city. Its walls crumbled beneath the power of my craft, and the dead swarmed the streets. I was victorious. None in Anabar could challenge my role, yet with the Necronomicon within my grasp, it was cast into a portal. I shall follow it and claim my rightful prize. Now about these orcs. Iron Hand. Filthy orcs, I may be without my legion and acolytes, but I am still the foremost sorceress in the world. You shall not take my life. Instead, I shall take yours, and from your corpses a new legion will rise. The Iron Hand. So I'm gonna read her thing. The Queen of the Undead, the Scourge of the East, the Lich of Casanor. Verana has several titles befallen to her name from her homelands, but in what remains of America, she is simply known as Her Majesty Verana, the Grand Equalizer of Oregon. Iron Hand. With a wave of her hand, another orc drops dead at Verana's feet, its head charred and smoking. These orcs were different from the ones she had faced before. They seemed more human and wielded strange weapons of fire and steel. Despite these, they proved no match for the power of the master sorceress, such as Marana. Already she had slain dozens of the greenskins, burning them out of their tunnels and hovels. Before long, the only breathing thing was Verana. She made her way into the central chamber and found a cage full of dead humans. Smiling, she called out an enchantment and watched as her legion rose to serve its queen. Verona calls the dead answer. The Grimm brothers become a unit leader. The birth of the Undead Legion. Once my legion was the strongest army in the world, all feared the unending tide of the dead. Though I am in a new land, it too will learn to fear the sound of the dead marching. My legion will rise again. These, I swear, like, really? Birth of the Undead Legion. Rana observed the small undead force before her. This was her legion, a small group of malnourished humans and orcs. It was an embarrassment, an insignificant speck compared to what she had once commanded, yet Verana could sense the dead of this world. Thousands, if not millions, lay awaiting her call to rise. Smiling, she turned to face the north, ordering her legion forward. Soon the land would know its power. 4 divisions of undead slaves will join your army. Okay, what are you? Okay, so you're just regular people. A shadow casts itself upon Oregon. My armies are ready. The people of this land, Oregon, they call it, do not expect my legion to come, but it does come, and soon all lands will cower in my shadow. First, however, are the lands to the north, littered with the bones of the dead. This shall be fun. Let's get rid of that. Uh, Civilization speed. Warrens. Bring civilization back to where there is none. The Warrens is, to be frank, a dump. The orc population had no regard for structure or class, not understanding of civilization. Body parts hang everywhere, and these open barrels of mysterious green goo litter the place like trash. With them gone, this place can be turned into a true place of living. Perhaps in time, it can become a new home. I really don't think I'm ready, but we're gonna go anyway. Tree, demo. Athletics, fire team, animal friend, leader. I know there's one for mutants. Am I crazy? Heavy special, super mutants attack. I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. Yeah, let's do that. Could have swore there was one that just straight up gave them more attack. That's ghoul and infantry demo. I have to be really cautious here. Template. I don't know if they're considered infantry. So let's go here. Next planning. Vision attack. Really wouldn't mind getting death claws. That would be awesome. Okay, first victory. So I still have these guys. I am doing the outsiders, so let's do that for now. The past belongs to the past. The land has its secrets, its horrors from a time long lost to this world. Though we have defeated the people who call it home, I have yet to understand what it is they have guarded. In the end, it matters not. This land is now my own. The past matters not for my future. So it looks like I kept all the same people. That would have been nice. think I'm going to try to get more people out before I go to war with someone else. Which means you need to be able to hold more. Little friend. Let's do local leader. It'd be kind of cool if she could have goals. That would make more sense. That would make sense too. Just for the role play of it, I'm gonna do cult of personality. Oh, out of command power, and I have no. I didn't even read that, did I? Before I can truly begin my conquest, I must address the state of my legion. The first step is increase the rate in which the dead are risen. The people of this world are not used to my magic, and this decision may cause some unrest, but I care not. I have a world to conquer. New traditions. This world is vastly different from my own, and that is most evident when it comes to weaponry. It may be wise to comprehend the nature of armaments in this world and see if it's any use to my legion. After all, any weapon is better than none. Got work assignments. I have no stability. Holy cow. Strike groups. Warfare tradition, blah. Why should I bother to understand what this world considers an effective weapon? The weapons of old Casnor served my legion well enough before and shall do so again. I need no firearm when solid steel is all it takes to kill a man. And then with that, let's get docks. That way I have more, whatever you want to call it, mutant perks. Let's see what I got here. Organization. Planning. Ability. Well, that would be nice. 50% chance. I think we're going to go with bold attack. Division. Max planning. Political power. Oh, recruitable pop. I kind of want to do absolute roll. Yeah. We're going to role play a little bit. This is definitely a Easter egg or a special event. which I'm okay with. And the unending horde. My legion will swarm the wasteland, a tide of dead stretching back as far as the eye can see. No force can hope to match my numbers, for the dead are limitless, especially in this broken world. My legion will be the unending horde of unwavering soldiers. I get that other 100. We will get the golden gecko. Lots of wars. Make a lot of political power. I really need to do something about that stability, though. Okay. Let's see resource-wise. You have water and steel. I think I go after them. And who are you? The marrow drinkers? Oh, read. I have heard of another sorceress capable of bending minds to her will. Such power may pose a threat to my ambitions. Though I sense an opportunity, the dead will march on Bend Rally, and I shall see what this Massandra has to offer. Wonder if that gave me anything. It did. What about over here? Oh, nice. Mean green fighting machine. Think outside the box. It's not too bad, I guess. I think I'm gonna do crush their defenses though. Are you a behemoth? Yes. I still say I think she would fit better in a ghoul country, but not a mutant. But oh well, it is what it is. I hate how it randomly pauses, though. You are still aggressive, yes. Let's see. The introduction of Necronomics. Now that I have established my realm with both my followers and local peasants living in service to me, I can implement what I call Necronomics in my land. Even the dead help profit. Add Necronomics for dummies. And again, it just keeps randomly pausing. Oh, I have no army staff. That's awesome. New Morgrix. Finally, we have cleansed this hovel of its filth and grime, established the basics of production within its walls, and brought in enough followers and servants to work its trades. Now it's worthy of being called home, my fortress. New Morgrix? Old World City. Change the state category of this old world. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what any of that means, but okay. Oh, let's see. Can't do that. Civilian, consumer. And again, civilian. I'm not doing civilian. The Northern Reach. New Morgrix is my fortress, the heart of my empire of the dead, yet it could be greater. The lands my legion has conquered to the north will be leveled to make way for my growing city. New Mortrix will be the greatest city in all of Oregon. Let's see. Awareness, sniper, light attack. Let's do awareness. culture. Oh, that helps with efficiency. I'm just never meant to have stability. Let's see. Creatures. Land doctrine going. Infantry. I know there was a spot for super mutants. Am I crazy? I know it's not robotics. Or technology? Oh. I'm just gonna make my super mutants a little bit better. The city's new reaches. Though the core land of New Mortrix is developed in service to me, there is still more land available. My dead servants will build new cities, and my followers will live within and worship my name. My empire will grow in service to me. I really need to get my stability under control. Oh, they are just not letting up. Okay. Add more factories. Okay. Audience with Mersanda. My legion has smashed the thralls of Mersandra, wiping the name Marrow Drinkers from the face of the earth. As for the Gorgon herself, she was brought to me in chains, her tools of domination presented before me. We speak long into the night before I send her back to her cell. I will see if she bends the knee in the morning. Got another 100. Vehicle, Navy, aircraft. War Industrialist. Let's go with War Industrialist. All right. Town of Salem. Another tribe resides to the northwest in a town called Salem. They speak of an unbreakable chain stretching centuries back. I believe it is high time that this chain was shattered. It remains ground under my heel. I can't do that, shoot them or something. It would be best to keep these anarchists from our land. As much as I just want to shoot them, I would like to do this, this, and this. Hardness. Soft attack. Okay. The first of the new acolytes. I resume my audience with Mersandra, and I am pleased with the outcome. With merely a demonstration of my craft, she submits to me, begging for me to teach her. I shall teach her. She will be the first of my new acolytes in this world, leading my armies into the wastes. We did it. Not research speed. Definitely not war support. Wonder if I can do both of these at the same time. I can. I really need to get that stability up. Mersanda's gifts. It seems my new acolyte has had something to offer me as well. Her artifacts possesses a great power to bend a mind to her will. Although the dead are my most numerous servants, having living slaves would certainly be of use. I have given the Gorgon my blessing to use her gifts as she sees fit. Let's see. That's way too far ahead. Massandra's gifts. So tell me, Massandra, how does your power work? Verana sat on her throne, mild interest on her face as Mersanda withdrew a strange object and pointed it at an undead and a chained human and had that had been taken prisoner in battle. My queen, with this artifact, I can bend the minds of lesser people to my will. They are powerless to resist and must follow your every order. Watch. She activates the device, causing a blue ring of energy to burst out and strike both the human and undead. The human shakes his head in confusion while the undead's eyes glow blue. Sandra steps forward to them and, with a short order, makes them both bow before Verana. Turning back to her queen, she speaks again. With this power, my queen, the living will follow your every command as loyal as the dead. This is my gift to you in exchange for learning your craft. She bows before Verana, who is studying the undead closely. While having living slaves would certainly be useful, she was more interested in how Masandra was able to command the undead. Waving her hand, Verana ordered the undead to stand, but it refused to do so until the blue glow faded from its eyes. An ideal began to form in Verana's head. I am impressed, Mersandra. Use your gift as you see fit in battle. You have my blessing. Add Maelstrom sidearms? What is that? Uh, create life out to create life out of nothing. My land is vast, though it is not prosperous. Whatever Armageddon defiled this world has left most of it barren and dead. Thankfully, I am the mistress of the dead, and through my craft I shall breathe life back into the wasteland. All is in service to me. To the music. Just stop playing. I'm sure some of this is probably copyrighted. Okay. Who's going to be my next target? Looks like it's going to be a while. So I'll send you guys back for now. So that's population. Let's go with okay. Their own trials. We have broken the rib breakers, their chains shattered beyond repair. Another tribe falls before my growing legion of dead, their number growing with every enemy slain. Here is no exception. The broken breakers now serve me in death. The broken breakers? Well, let's see. It'd be really nice if I could get. Bone Dancers. I'm gonna go after the tribe. I think that's the next goal. I'm really tempted to... I still have 0%. I guess we do that. I really don't want to knock down my war support. Kinda need that. Construction speed, that's max factory. All that makes things produce faster. Boy, do I need that. I guess make things research slower. It's only for 90 days. I need to try to get this, but I don't understand. Well, that gives me more health. Let's go with health, I think. Although org would probably, yeah, we're gonna go with org. I have 1%. I have 1%. Oh, I never did read that, did I? Realm of Estel was my personal domain. All within serve me, and all within were subject to my will. Although it is now lost to me, its name will live on. Arise, new Estel, my new realm. Soon all of Oregon will be conquered in its glory. Her Majesty Kingdom returns. The realm of Estel was my personal domain. All within serve me, and all within were my subject to my will. Although it is now lost to me, its name will live on. Didn't I just read that? Undead Legion will be known as Estel. To the sea where the stars reflect. To the west lies the great ocean, a great ocean, vast and unending. Some people in this land claim there is another land across its vast waves. Others claim that it is an unending expanse of water. I know that tribes who worship false gods along its coast will be crushed by my legions. I kind of like the old flag. Just saying. I'm up to 3%. Do I not have caravans? Yeah, basic equipment caravans. Oh, I need vehicles. Okay, so caravans are trains, so I actually need to get vehicles. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Killing monsters. The Miralurk tribe are a group of heretics who dare worship a giant overgrown crustacean. Their folly will be their end. I will force them to watch as I cook their god for my victory feast and laugh as I smash its eggs against the ground. Wow, she's getting a little aggressive there. We're gonna stop that. Well, now that I know I need a vehicle designer, car reliability. Let's go culture. So that would be 2, so it's 23. Bad investment. I really don't want to do that. So while we're doing that, we will go. Infantry. Let's go. Man walks again and again. The dead of this world, shall we say, less than desirable. Whatever tragedy befell the land has weakened the people, and thus I am forced to spend more and more time resurrecting the dead. On the bright side, my craft has improved immensely. Now, all I have to do is raise a finger, and the dead will walk. How many eggs did you get? 4,000? Holy cow. Wait, that just said. Oh. They're going after some dogs, okay. No. As much as I want that. No. 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 Any of you. Construction, sell war bonds. I was kind of hoping something. I'm just going to skip that. I'm really hoping none of this music's copyrighted. Okay, the dead does not fear death. The benefit of using dead for my legions is that they do not fear what will happen to them. They are my unquestioning, unwavering, fearless soldiers who will stop at nothing to achieve my goals. This allows me to simply send them off without fear of consequences. Can't caught my tone. to encircle that one. No outside volunteers, no undesirables, no normies. Local leaders. I think for now, I will continue trying to focus on my internal politics. Oh, 75. I just said that. You got another trait. Let's give you fire team, robots, enforcer, gunslinger. Let's do recovery rate. It's a profession dear to us. With the last egg destroyed, the heretics of the Mirrorlurk tribe are forced into submission. My acolytes and myself will enjoy feasting on crab meat for the next week, while my legion grows from the dead. They fully sacrifice to the crab. Did I? I never got this. Train up a little bit. I'm at 15% finally. Find a leader for the party. Might as well. Oh, I can get creatures. But be it Castiels or the Rudy Man, the heretics who call themselves apostles dare worship some false god. In the face of my power, my legion will show them what a true god looks like and the power that I wield over death itself. So, heart attack or speed. We're gonna go for a need for speed. I better stop training. Okay, so my super mutants are now beefy. It's pretty far away. Wait, can I not? Oh, I can't even have vehicles. Oh, that's kind of lame. Traders from Hawaii. Give me that. The circle of life broken. It seems that repeated use of my magics on the Legion has changed them. The dead I raise now return stronger, faster, and can take more damage before they are destroyed. Through my craft, the circle of life itself has been broken. Truly, I am the most powerful being to walk this world. That nature itself bows before me. Thought I stopped that. Okay, so how many humans do I have? I have 4. So we need to train 4. Another 2. And that will get you to a full mutant army. Well, he had... was not expecting that. Okay, so Bone Dancers or Station. Well, Bone Dancers are the only ones I see. Oh, it's because they took it. Okay. The only god left is me. The apostles have been baptized in the fire of my legion. Those falling added to its endless number. The cult of the Rudy Man has been broken, and now all of Oregon will see that I am the only one that shall be worshipped. We're going to take you 4, put you here, and you shall lead them. yes, you will lead them, but you need to go over here because. Let's see. Basic. Spell. To the east on the path of vice and villainy. To the east, I hear rumors of a great city filled with vice and sin. Such a prize will be the jewel in my crown, and the raider gangs in my way shall be forced to bend the knee. My legion shall show them the truth. Uh, 100 days. I'm gonna be at war in 100 days, so that's not gonna help me. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this one because, yeah, they don't exist. The gang hiding out in the Kamal station. The gang hiding out in the Kamal station, whatever a station is, stands in the way of me and the city of sin. Their pitiful traditions, no matter how ancient, stand no chance in the face of my craft, nor my legions of dead. Hard to believe I've been playing for an hour. Wait, did that say? It did say Faye. Oops. Great Archangel. Experience gang. Reconnaissance. As much as I like reconnaissance, that organization loss is definitely good. We're gonna go that. Okay. The old capital of Oregon. The Bone Dancers are another stupid tribe of raiders following pitiful beliefs and customs. Pretty sure that's supposed to be beliefs. Beliefs and customs. My legion will have no trouble destroying them, though there is one among them that I am interested in, some sort of man called the Otis Key. I shall have him brought to me in chains. Oh. 12. I have stability! That is awesome. us. I think I need to start doing some. Where is it? That. Okay, so, well, neither one of these matter, but I kind of want that, because that's weekly manpower. Leave them in mass. My legion is unstoppable, the largest army in all of the waste. No enemy can hope to withstand the endless horde that approaches them, and thus I shall send all I can at them. The dead do not complain as they are cut down, and no matter how hard they try, no defender can hope to kill them all. Dang. They were not ready for me. Not ready at all. New Vegas? Oh, dang. Caesar's Legion explodes. I have a place. Oh, it's disabled though. I think not. Want to build one more of those. Okay, I don't have control. So this gives me division attack. Oh, if I chose deep battle, but instead it's going to give me 2 logistics. Well, that's fine, but it gives me +5 attack. So, finally, after months of refining and perfecting, my legion is perfect. None can hope to match its number, its weaponry, its tactics, its ferocity. All shall be crushed under foot of my legion and shall fear my name. Destruction of Mount Rushmore. Okay. And Let's get resource efficiency. Start. Ow! God dang it! No. No. Sure, we'll do that. And then I'll rise them again as long as I have to. I cannot. I care not how many of my forces are destroyed when facing my enemies. My numbers are endless, my will unbreakable, no enemy can hope to match this, and I care not if my legion is cut down, I will raise them as many times as I need to destroy my foes. You're really gonna raid me? Okay, let's try this again. That was definitely annoying. Oh, they have a navy. Really, really, really hate. Oh, that's not the right one. Wait, yes it is. Why can't I have 30 troops all of a sudden? Please tell me. Okay, so no rest for the wicked. The bone dancers dance no more, and my legion continues to grow. Though I must admit that their cannibalistic ways have provided me with a huge source of bodies to raise. As for the Doris King, he is bound in a cell awaiting an audience with me. Let's see what makes him so special. And because you did that, we are gonna go in. Okay, so that's what happened. Air Corps. I don't even have an Air Excellent. Oh wait, what is this? So that's war support, military construction speed. It's defense. Oh well, I keeping that because that increases my attack. Speaking of which, I need more. Well, that would be nice. Where do I get that at? Down here. A dark night sets upon the station. The gang was no match for my endless legion. It almost embarrassing how quickly we overran them. The survivors held up in some sort of metal carriage, boarding the doors up in a hopeless attempt to save themselves. I enjoyed setting it alight and listening to them scream. Let's see. Who am I demanding? Ching. More. Start. Standard. Let's do history. I want to get this as the birth of the new acolytes. Oh, I need this question mark. Okay, so Otis King. The Otis King is an intriguing man. He appears to have a mastery over sound and an obsession with melodies. I can sense the psychic energy emanating from him. He was even easier to sway into my services than I thought, mumbling something about a master race. He will be of use even if he does smell. How many days do I have left? 38. Let's see. Super mutant. Let's go. Awareness. Birth of the new acolytes. It appears that the Otis King is eager to prove his worth using those glowing barrels that the orcs had collected. He is able to create more of what he calls psychers. These magic users are weak compared to my power, yet have potential to assist in controlling the dead. Yeah, I also have a navy now. Okay. As much as I want to do all this, let's do the city of our desires. When I was transported to this world, the Necronomicon was pulled away from me, though I know its location in a ruined city to the north, hidden deep within an underground complex. It lies calling for me. I will take this city, and it shall be my crown jewel. I seem to have a lot of crown jewels in this game, in this playthrough. I need 100. That would be really nice. Melando's gift and our new acolytes. Why am I tongue tied all the time, all of a sudden? Because I've been playing for an hour and a half. Cassandra and Otis King, my strongest acolytes in the New World, have both given me great gifts. Combining their gifts, I will be able to create a group of psychic servants able to control groups of the dead. They shall be the first ones worthy of calling themselves my acolytes. Unlike the new Legion of Doom. I got another one. So we got all that. Land Doctrine. And Superior Fury. Holy cow, they had a huge navy. Do I still have... Yes. Who is that? have stolen what is rightfully ours. But the thing is I don't know who it is. And I don't want to click on this all willy-nilly. Let's give you local leader. By territory, mutant occupation. Still can't believe I have no military staff. Alright, let's go. Where is it? Legion of Doom. Estile's new doctrine of warfare. My time in this world has taught me much of it in regards to matters of war. My legion has expanded my empire. I have refined my techniques and my stratagems. For this, I will create a new doctrine of warfare, one that will path the way to my rise. War goal against the cause. Portmaw. What about Timber? Wardens of White. Cause. Rock Purgers. Let's not do that just yet. Let's get life again anew. The rooms of Salem have been left in their state since my legion swept through the rib breakers, while the dead still walk the streets. It is time they are put to use. Life will begin again, even if I have to raise it myself. And what is going on in my backyard? There's a stray cat that's just like setting off every single one of my cameras. Slightly annoying. Let's buy nothing. And then the riches in the remains of Salem. The town of Salem has somewhat been restored by my followers and servants who now occupy and work in its workshops, yet the locals speak of a cache of riches in the town. The dead will excavate the ruined structures in the town center, and these riches shall be mine. Actually, before I do that, naval intelligence, repair, naval experience. Let's go naval expertise. Naval damage. With that one. So we got all that done. Let's get that. The riches and the remains of Salem. Verona watched as the dead toiled in the rubble, pulling away debris and digging into the earth beneath. The locals had claimed that a great source of riches lies beneath the ruins, having been trapped there centuries ago. Willing her servants to dig faster, Verona wondered what kind of treasure awaited her. Perhaps a store of precious gems and gold, or maybe an armory of power weapons and magic armor. Both options would be to her liking, showing her power and wealth over the wasteland. When the underground structure was finally breached and Verona rushed in to claim her prize, her excitement was left unfulfilled. Such a disappointment. See. That gives me more. Let's do Warfare of Oregon. My defeat of the Apostles has shown me what to expect from the war in this world. It is hard, fast, bloody, and difficult. These blasted wastes make everyone into warriors just to survive for another day. With this knowledge, none will be able to match my legion in warfare. Let's see. Mutants, defense, heart attack, special forces, multiplier. think we're gonna go with that. And I also, oh wait. I really wish you would find me new technologies. Just doing this for the free repair. Although the energy conversion's not too bad. Well, that gives me more population. I'm gonna need that. The town of Argo, much like most settlements in this world, is nothing special. However, its location on the southern reaches of my empire make it a strategic location. The locals, former members of the apostles, will be granted mercy in exchange for clearing the lands, expanding the town. You are set on aggressive, right? Yeah. Let's see. That's infantry and ghouls. I don't see mutants there. Those are death claws. Oh, there they are. Urban desert plains, mountains, jungles. Probably need to go down that, but it's gonna be a while for that. Okay, so we did that. I really don't care about that. Welcome to Hotel Oregon. Though the core of my land of New Morgex is developed in service to me, there is still more land available. My dead servants will build new cities, and my followers will live within and worship my name. My empire will grow in service to me. I really hate when the game does this. And more boats. Okay. See what happens if I try to switch it. Oh, okay. I was building another, okay. Hotel Oregon. Verona stood outside a refurbished building, the letters above the entrance spelling out Hotel Oregon and glowing with the light caused by some sort of magic she was unfamiliar with. The acolytes she had left in charge of the city stood around her looking for her approval for their actions. One stood forward, his head bowed, and spoke, "Oh, mistress, does this please you? We have spent many days refurbishing the entire city. Soon people from all over Oregon will come here." Verona looked down at the man that spoke, causing him to look away to avoid her intense gaze. "And what purpose does this serve?" The man shifted uncomfortably. The rest of the group looking to each other, he spoke again. The people will come here and spend their caps, mistress. We can collect tribute for you to use as you desire. Understandably drawn understanding dawned on Verona's face, looking back at the flickering signage, an unending flow of wealth, all for her to use as she saw fit. Truly, my wisdom knows no bounds. To have created such a scheme, this endeavor will prove most useful. The bowing acolyte looked up, shuddering how this was his creation. Before he could properly protest, she grabbed his shoulder and with but a thought reduced him to ash. Wiping her hand on her dress, she turned to leave. Her remaining acolytes watched the smoldering ash in a pile of fear. At Hotel Oregon, which adds unending wealth is mine and mine alone. Okay, the clock strikes midnight. My legion is ready, its numbers reaching into thousands. Is it? 15,000, okay. My new acolytes stand behind me, awaiting my order as we stand on the northern edge of my empire. The clock strikes midnight and give the order. Seattle will be mine, and the Northern Knights will not stop me. And that does give me one on. Yep. Got that. Off attack. Suppression. Powered melee weapons. Okay, so we got that. Got all that. Construction, caps, trade. The dead needs no rest. As my policy of Necronomicon, the dead are the main workforce in my realm. They are tireless, need no food or water, and most importantly, is very loud. They are tireless, need no food or water, and most importantly, need no rest. They will help me build the industry needed to build my empire. Definitely not turning them away. Oh. My stability's max. Nice! I love it! I love it! I love it! If I could break them, that would be awesome. Yay! It's over. I win. We shall spread like a plague. We don't want to change any of that. Let's see, planning speed, daily compliance. And power stability. Oh, that's org. Org. We're gonna go with that one. That gives me more organization as well. And I can train more. Let's do this. Never did make that. Even death has a tax. All who have died are potential servants, no matter who they were in life. However, some peasants do not wish to have their families raised to fight in my legion. Alas, Necronomicon has a solution. All who die must pay a tax in life if they wish to stay dead. Those who can't pay shall rise. It'd be nice if they would find technology. And we're gonna go with this. Deathclaw, Amphibious. So one there. And I'll micromanage this side. Everyone in position. I kind of wish these would train. Whoa. Was not expecting that. They're the same color as me. Not even until death does this part. At least I have the perfected Necronomicon. In every corner of my realm, the dead will work to enrich me. Soon I shall have the head of the richest empire in history, and I will be the envy of all that are still living. So I can't research aircraft. Got that going. Let's get these. flamethrowers. That's as far as I can go. Awesome. Can't do that one just yet. Once I finish the tree, though, I'm calling it a night. Because I would be playing for 2 hours, and this is going to be a long stream. Spoils of War, Fortune Smiles on myself. Our war with the Rib Breakers has exposed a series of weapons workshops in their lands, though I do not know exactly what a firearm or a bumper sword is. My legion can be equipped with them and become even more deadlier. Officer Corps. Officers. I like you. Terry the Menace. Local leader? For some reason, he only have 10. Why is that? That is really weird. Curious. Well, he can have 20. Black Demise Reborn. At last, victory is mine. Seattle has fallen. My legion walking its ruined streets. The Northern Knights proved no match for my servants or my craft. Now there is no doubt of my power. My empire is reborn. This focus grants decisions to tune the weather towers. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that would have been useful. Unite the Tri-Cities. Might as well. Put logistics on you. I'm not building any support equipment. Nope. I are genius. To even outshine the Sorcerer King before my rise to power in Anabar, there was a realm that once spanned its entirety, led by a powerful Lich Sorcerer King, the Black Damsel? I don't know how to pronounce it. Inzinda stood on the precipice of total domination now in this world with the lands of Oregon and Washington conquered before me. The Black Denizen is reborn. The knowledge of the knights, or the cathedral of our empire. Even in its ruined state, Seattle is still the greatest city I have seen in this world. Using my servants, I will restore it to its former glory. It shall become my citadel, a monument to both my power and my empire. Oh, I can only do one at a time. You know what? Let's see what happens. Gone this far. Why not? Wait, this doesn't actually help me. Fire teams does nothing. This helps me. I don't have enough. Let's go here. Okay, I'm getting tired. Then I got. Is that still going? Door's box. Oh. Yes. The first new days of Kamalt. The Kamalt station is a dome of rust, metal, and rotten wood. Though I can see the potential in the land, after clearing the land of its debris, new workshops can be built in its place. Kamalt shall become an industrial heart of my empire. So can't do that. Can't research that. Don't want to switch that. Train any more of you. Just in case I can only have another 10. She's annoying. Oh. So I can only select one on each row. Gotcha. me see what happens if I do all that. Cool, I have a pre-war person, but I can't make planes. You know what? If I can make tanks, I will. Blimp, bomber. I don't want to just make blimps. Cass. The road south. Oregon is a sparse land devoid of both people and resources. The lands south, however, have an abundance of both. I must make sure the roads are developed enough to allow my army to advance unhindered. I wouldn't want to give my enemies time to prepare now, would I? Pretty sure I've already done all that, but let's restore the naval station. Nice. Fast shell. It'd be cool if I actually had tactics. Okay, so we did all that, did all that. About to just get that so I can research stuff. Salvaging camp, my forces. another misspell. Have found some sort of camp belonging to what I believe to be a fallen empire called America. From what I understand, they were responsible for killing this world. Now their workshops equip my legion in my efforts to rule the waste. Huh. So this gives me defense. This gives me more soft attack. This gives me anti-air. Let's go with you. now that I have power. Oh. Okay. What's this? Soft attack. Now. Let's see what happens when I get this last one up. And then I'm going to call it quits. I might do another one tomorrow. I need to finish my Macau My Day achievement, though. Okay. Boom. Show officers. Let's do... think you... Yeah. And you can have 20. Cool. The land of the dancers. The land of the dancer. The land that the bone dancers, much like the rest of this world, are dead wastelands, and parts of it there are the very air itself will try to kill you. The locals call it rads. Some kind of magical curse I have yet to master. Alas, the dead don't seem to be affected by it, so they shall be put to work fortifying the land for future settlement. Alright, let's find the Necronomicon. At last I found it, the Necronomicon, using the towers. Washington, I have located it. Vault 6. Arrive at Vault 6. Let's do this. This. Edit. So that I can do. Can't do logistics. Can I do doggies? I can do doggies. So I got that finished. Still can't do air. Still can't do that. Got the support going. So let's get some siege engines. We're gonna halt that because I'm not getting anything. Arrival at Vault 6. Verana stood before the large cog door of Vault 6, buried deep within a mountain. With a wave of her hand, the metal door is ripped from its holdings and flung into the cave wall. The deafening noise shakes the mountain around her, but she is unfazed. The Necronomicon was so close she could feel its energy calling to her within the vault. Entering the ruined and dark hallways, Verana made her way through the dirty and maze-like paths, threatening to leave her lost, but the dark call of the tome guided her onwards. She felt feverish, her heart pounding in anticipation at the secrets she would learn, the magic she would master. Finally, she entered a small room overlooking a central hall. There, laying on a ruined desk, was her prize. Slowly reaching over, Verana let out a gasp of awe as she held the Necronomicon. Feeling the dark power through her fingers, finally it was hers. After all this time, soon the very laws of the world would soon be hers to understand. Soon she will master all that there is to master. Soon the secrets of the world will be laid bare. All hail, Mistress of Death, Keeper the Necronomicon. Gang 4 research speeds complete. It's the Necronomicon. I get technology. Okay, so that is going to be the end of this playthrough. I just found the Necronomicon. I think I am actually going to upload this immediately after this because, well, I rather enjoyed it. So, yeah, I will definitely have to finish playing this because getting access to all technology and 4 research slots, because that was getting kind of annoying. I was getting really like, I need to get stuff done, but I can't. So that was cool. I like this flag. So yeah, my army's pretty massive. And the world is in trouble. I'm trying to think where I should go to next. I think, honestly, probably taking on the NCR probably would be the smart move. Start expanding south. But I need to build up my army. And yeah, so I think that'll be the plan for next time. I will definitely play this again. Let us save the game. We will save it as Necro. Okay, game is saved. Yeah, I think that was the most fun I've had playing Old World Blues in a long time. I will definitely be uploading this to YouTube. I will be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, my normal time. I will be playing the continuation of Macau My Day, and hopefully we can get that. I was doing pretty good on that, but ran out of time. And I will be looking forward to coming back and playing this. So until then, my fellow Rexes, take care.